Bucs fans. 2019. 2019 on Monday Night Football. Buccaneers fans, enjoy it. We don't win in prime time very often, so we enjoy this. We snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. That was epic. Coach Bowles, heck of a defense. Pass rush needs to be sorted, but the only way this, and I'll be honest, the only way this defense is generating pass rush is through the blitz. If you want the front four, the front five to go for it, it's not enough. It's not enough. You need to blitz somebody. We're not there yet. Our pressure was generated generally when we made plays, when we added pressure by blitzing. It's Coach Bowles' defense. The Coach Bowles' defense held them to 19 points. I'm proud of that. We've got to stop with the slow starts. I'll stop that shit. But ultimately, we'll take that. This new offensive line has its limitations, but it's enough. It's enough to limp by. Hopefully, in coming weeks, Tristan Wirfs will be back and we'll be able to put everyone back into spot again. That has to happen if we want to have continued success. I'm not going to beat down on this team because ultimately winning 20-19 in prime time at someone's home is respectable when you've got Chris Godwin out, when you've got Jalen McMillan out, when you've got Tristan Wirfs out. You see what I'm saying? So let's break this down. Buccaneers win 20-19. Last play of the game. Now, a lot of people will be talking about why didn't Coach Bowles call a timeout? I felt exactly the same way, if I'm honest. But his faith in the team of whatever they were going to do or what they had planned worked. Everyone wants Coach Bowles to be aggressive, and then when he's aggressive, they want him to be passive. This was Coach Bowles trusting in his offense to get the fucking job done. They got the job done. So I'll take it. Would I have liked to have 10 seconds on the clock? Sure. Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are victorious. CJ Stroud goes 13-24 for 207 yards, 1 touchdown. To Baker Mayfield's 25-38, 215 2 touchdowns. No INTs, but Baker did have the fumble, an unforced fumble. No one caused Baker to fucking drop the rock. In a comparison standpoint, Nick Chubb gets 13 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. Bucky Irvin 17 for 71. Nico Collins 3 receptions for 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Mike Evans 5 receptions for 56. But let's really get down to the nitty gritty and whatever really happened. We'll start with your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll start with these boys. Baker got himself 2 touchdowns. He did give up the unforced fumble, which was disappointing, let's be honest. That shit can't happen. You can't make yourself fumble. Rashad White, 10 for 65, 6.5 a carry. Bucky Irvin, 17 for 71, 4.2 a carry. And then Baker Mayfield, 3 for 33, 11 a carry. Mike Evans leads with 5 for 56. No touchdowns. Bucky Irvin, 6 for 50. 3 for 50. Sterling Shepard, 4 for 34. Mecca Ibuka, 4 for 29. K. Dotton, 3 for 25. Ryan Miller, 1 for 20. Both of Emeka Ibuka and Miller time got themselves touchdowns. And that's kind of really all we got out of it. Tyke Smith gets himself a sack. Levante David gets a half sack. Elijah Roberts gets a half sack. So that's all that kind of happened. But the pressure did get there, but it only got there due to the fact that the Buccaneers blitzed. This was a hard-nosed game. I am very proud of this Buccaneers defense right now. Holding the show together, putting everything on their back, and just doing the thing. It's not an elite defense. Not yet. It needs a premier pass rusher. Straight up. It needs a premier pass rusher and probably a better linebacker to make it, in my opinion, elite. But it's enough. Coach Bowles knows what he's doing. Jamal Dean made plays. Zion McCullum made plays. Zion McCullum's the touchdown that Zion McCullum gave up is because he, in my opinion, you can argue with this if you want, is he looked back at the quarterback and that allowed the separation. When you're looking at the quarterback, you don't know where your wide receiver is. When you don't know where your wide receiver is, he's got a chance to get the ball. Well, you always, unless you have him dead to fucking rights, don't look at the quarterback. There's a phrase, you earn the right to look at the quarterback. At that point, Zion McCullum did not earn the right. Didn't earn the right. But this Bucs defense in the red zone was spectacular. Could the Buccaneers kick? Yeah, that would make life fucking a lot much easier if we could kick fucking field goals. This is starting to stress me out a little bit. This is making me go back to that 2019 and older seasons. I don't want that. I don't want us to be, oh, we're just a kicker away kind of thing. I don't want us to be in that situation. But this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team, again, on the road, found a way to win. That's 2 road game, guys. That means if your Buccaneers can win every home game, they've already won 10 games. So let's think in. And if they can only win half of them, they've won 6 games. They've won 6 games already. It builds and it builds and it builds, and this is where the train doesn't stop. We keep building. So let's have a little look at this Texans. CJ Stroud gives himself 207 yards, 1 touchdown. Nick Chubb goes for 43 and gets the touchdown. And let's face it, his longest carry was probably what really inflated those yards. CJ Stroud, 4 for 27. I don't watch a lot of Texans football, but I can't imagine CJ Stroud is constantly running for his life. Buccaneers have to get a bit better at containing that, but it's a tough thing to do. Jaquarius Marks, 3 for 14. Buccaneers defense was just phenomenal in the run game. Nico Collins, 3 for 51 and a touchdown. Jaquarius Marks, 1 for 37. Dalton Schultz, 3 for 29. Nick Chubb, 2 for 29. Xavier Hutchinson, 2 for 29. Jaden Higgins, 1 for 28. Justin Watson, 1 for 3. And there's some names on this Buccaneers team that you will remember, on this Houston team that you will remember. Justin Watson used to play for the Buccaneers, as did Diangabawale, whose sister plays in the WNBA. So, athletic family. Cool. But your Tampa Bay Buccaneers also gave up 2 sacks to Hunter, 1 to Will Anderson Jr., and 1 to Sheldon Rankins. And to be honest, it is what it is. Like, I can't get after a makeshift line of a guy who went from center to tackle, and then bring in Charlie Heck, and then bringing in Michael Jordan. I can't discredit that. That's just good coaching. That's putting people in the right positions at the right time. They aren't gonna be as good as Tristan were. So it's just not gonna happen. When your center goes, everything will settle down once the center goes back to center. Tristan goes back to tackle, and we are fully loaded again. And that's what the Buccaneers need right now. They just need to get healthy as quick as possible. As a UK guy, it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning, so I will not be allowed. I will not be awake much longer, so I will power through this as best I can. A W of the mind. Put that on the stage. Let's get this on the stage, man. W on the mind is looking special. This team is looking special. To win under such hard and special circumstances is great. Absolutely. You've got to take the win where it's at. A lot of teams would have folded. They'd have just gone, nah, this isn't for me. Not this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. They want it. They want the wins. That's awesome. We now have our own opener. We're going to buy a creamsicle. We're going to get this going. We're going to beat the fucking Jets. We beat the brakes off the Jets. And then we go to the first game of the season that we go, oh shit, now we go going against contenders. And I'll talk about that further when we go there. I will say this. I do not mind losing to the Eagles. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Slick, are you out of your fucking mind? Nope. Because I honestly believe whoever wins or loses this game will lose to that team in the playoffs. So if the Buccaneers lose this game, they'll win in the playoffs. If the Eagles lose against us, they'll beat us in the playoffs. I think this is one of those games that galvanizes the other team. I'll happily take the loss because I believe sometimes as a football coach in myself and as watching football, as I've always done, what you do, sometimes a loss puts a lot of things into perspective. We saw it with Kansas City when we lost to them in a 4-game streak, and then the Buccaneers never stopped and they won a Super Bowl. I'm not saying we have to lose 4. What I'm saying is we lost to the Saints twice that season. Lost the Saints twice that season. We didn't lose them in the playoffs. I'll take the L to the Eagles now. Where their confidence up, their dick is up. And we put them fucking in the ground. And that's what I want. Guys, we've got to find a pass rusher. And it probably ain't going to happen anytime soon. I'm going to take a step away from this defensive back group because the pass rush ain't it. And I can't put the pressure on them. I'm not going to put the pressure on the DB group when the pass rush can't get home. The only time they get home is when blitzes are happening. That's not good enough. We have to do better. We need to do better. Jacob Morrison looked good. I thought his pass interference was bollocks. I felt the block in the back should have been called. And so, oh well, he didn't really he didn't really do anything. So he intended to block him in the back. His intent was to block him in the back. He just didn't. So he didn't get enough push. For me, that's still a block in the back. Baker is clutch. He's not playing his best football right now. But he's playing his cleanest, other than the fumble, his cleanest football I've seen him play for a while. So I'll take that. I'm hoping that builds and builds and builds, and we're onto something special. I really do. 19-20. Buccaneers are ready to rock and roll for another division crown. We just got to go and win more games than anybody else. That's all we got to do. Sounds simple, right? I'll put this one. It's nearly 5 o'clock in Germany, bro. Hey, as a half German guy, I know. As a half German Buccaneer supporter, my mother's German. Totally get your pain. Totally get your pain, brother. And I'm here with you. But I got school run in the morning. That's gonna kill me. I got to get up in a few hours just to take my babies to school. But that's okay. It's all good. But all I want to say, guys, is it's Victory Tuesday. Get your donut. Get your popcorn. Get whatever you do to enjoy these victories, because we're 2 on the bounce. Coach Bowles wins. I don't care right now. Coach Bowles wins. And Josh Gazard just showed you that he can run the football, because he ran it today. And it will only get better as people come back. We are blessed with a 2-headed, potentially 3-headed monster at running back. And Emeka Egbuka is him right now. There's no arguments that can be made against it. Emeka Egbuka is him. And soon, this Buccaneers offensive line will be at full strength. The wide receiving group will have Chris Godwin back. And a little bit later on, it'll also have Jalen McMillan, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Emeka Egbuka. If you wanted just for shits and gigs, roll out guys in different positions, you've also got Cade Otton. And a fucking running back group that can fucking kill people. I love it. I can't wait for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team to find their stride, because they haven't found it yet. Tell me, Tobias, what are you talking about? What are we talking, Tobias? Hang on. What we got here? I believe that Reddick gonna have his revenge game on Sunday. I hope so, because he's gonna go back and play those no good dirty Jets. So I'm with it. And what we got here? Oh, I think he's got a harsher one than me. Me too. I have to get up at 6:15. Good night, coach. Happy Tuesday, Victory Tuesday. I love that, bro. Hey, Tobias. Love you, bro. Love the fact that we, as Buccaneers fans, have fans all over the globe. To my German fans, to my Deutsche fans. I drink German beer every time I watch the game, so I was raised well by my mama. But yeah, man, guys, enjoy it. Fucking enjoy this. Because honestly, I did not think we were going to win this. When that they got that go-ahead score, I was like, fuck. And I was praying, and the hands were closed, and I was hoping and hoping and hoping. I don't pray because I'm not religious. It came our way. Fuck, it came our way, guys. And we need more of it. This Buccaneers team will get better. I believe that. I'm not sure about the pass rush. The pass rush is the only question mark I have right now. I know the wide receiver room will get better because there'll be more wide receivers returning. I know the O-line will get better because O-line's returning. I know the running game will get better because the O-line's returning and the running backs are showing it. On the defensive side of the ball, I know we got depth at DB, but I don't know what we got at pass rush. We need to generate a pass rush. We can't live blitzing it all the time. But on that note, guys, I will be in Tampa for I think is it the 30th? No, it's not the 30th. The 30th or the 29th. I'll be there for the Arizona Cardinals game. Me and AJ are gonna meet up. We're gonna do a show. We're gonna do everything live on location. We'll do as much as we can do. But I want to meet you guys. I want to have a beer with you boys and girls. So go for it. But on that note, guys, enjoy today. Get your donuts, get whatever your cupcakes or whatever it is you do to celebrate winning as a Bucs fan. Embrace it, enjoy it. Let's get ready for the next one. Bucs on me, Bucs on free. 1, 2, 3. Go Bucs!
I don't know what.